We start with the genetic code. Now, what do you mean by genetic code? The linear arrangement of the nitrogen bases in DNA is said to determine the sequence of acids in a protein molecule. So, genetic code is nothing but we can say that the linear arrangement of the nitrogen bases. The nitrogen bases in the DNA, we know that there are four types: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. So, the linear arrangement of these nitrogen bases in the DNA is said to determine the sequence of acids. The sequence of acids, whether it is the serine, leucine, isoleucine, threonine, alanine, or aspartic. So depending upon that, we can say that it will determine the sequence of acids in a protein molecule. So genetic code is what? It is the linear arrangement of nitrogen bases in the DNA, which is said to determine the sequence of the acids in a protein molecule. Now, there are only four nitrogenous bases on the DNA molecule. We know that they are the adenine, denoted by capital A, cytosine C, capital C, guanine, capital G, and thymine, capital T. It means that the sequence and these four nitrogenous bases on the DNA strand somehow directs the proper amino acid at their places through the intervention of messenger RNA. So, we will see that the sequence of these nitrogenous bases on the DNA will be will come in close contact with the sequence of the nitrogenous bases on the messenger RNA molecule. So that is known as the genetic code. That this genetic code will refer to a particular acid in the protein molecule. So, the genetic code is defined as the sequence of nitrogen bases or nucleotides in messenger RNA molecule which contains the information for the synthesis of protein molecules. A codon or a code word is defined as the sequence of nitrogen bases or nucleotides in messenger RNA which codes for a single amino acid. So, codon is what? It is defined as the sequence of nitrogen bases or the nucleotides which are present in the messenger RNA and which will code for a single amino acid. Marshall Nierenberg and Mathai in the year 1961 experimentally proved that a single amino acid is determined by a sequence of three nitrogen bases. The sequence of three nitrogen bases determining single amino acid is called a triplet code. Now, we will study about the characteristics of genetic code. First is the triplet code. There is a spelling mistake, students. Please make a correction. TRIPLET, triplet codon. The problem of genetic code was to determine the exact number of nucleotides in a codon for one amino acid. So these three nitrogen bases, when they are linearly arranged in a nitrogen base sequence, they will code for a single amino acid in the protein molecule. So there are only four nitrogenous bases in messenger RNA for 20 amino acids. Now there are 20 different amino acids, and for determining or for recognizing a particular amino acid or these 20 different types of the amino acids, it requires it will be done only by four nitrogenous bases which are present in the messenger RNA molecule. So combination of only one or two nitrogenous bases cannot provide sufficient code words for 20 amino acids. So a single code, that is 4 multiplied by 1 is equal to 4, consisting of only one nucleotide which provides 4 codons A, C, G and U. These are insufficient to code for 20 amino acids. Similarly, combination of two nitrogenous bases, double code, that is maybe A or T or C or G or A or C or T or G, like that. That is these two types of the double combination of two nitrogen bases or double code provides 4 into 4 is equal to 16 codons, still insufficient for 20 amino acids. Gamow in the year 1954 suggested the possibility of three-letter code or triplet code, that is, each codon consists of three nitrogenous bases. So Gamow in the year 1954 he find out that not a single or a double code will work, but a triplet code will work, and each the triplet code means it will represent three nitrogenous bases. So three nitrogenous bases, when they are linearly arranged, then in the nitrogenous base sequence, then such type of the three nitrogenous bases combining together to form a code or a codon. So each codon consists of three nitrogenous bases, that is 4 into 4 into 4 is equal to 64. Thus 64 codon determine the 20 amino acids. So single code, as we know that there are the 4 nitrogenous bases, and if it will code a single code is seen, then it will form 4 into 1 is equal to 4, which will consist of only one nucleotide, which will provide 4 codons A, C, G and U. These are then insufficient for coding for coding 20 different types of the amino acids. Similarly, if we take the combination of two nitrogenous bases, that is the double code, that is 4 into 4 is equal to 16 codon, still it is insufficient for 20 amino acids. So later on, Gamow in the year 1954 he suggested that the possibility of 3-letter code will work as the triplet code, and each codon will consist of three nitrogenous bases, that is 4 into 4 into 4 is equal to 64. Thus 64 codon determine the 20 amino acids. Since there are 64 codons and only 20 amino acids, it is obvious that there are many more codons than there are amino acids, that is, the code is degenerated. Now in this chart you can see the universal genetic code, 64 types of the codons you can see here, that is the uracil U. Uracil is the nitrogenous base which is present on the RNA, whereas on the DNA, adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine are present. These are the 4 nitrogenous bases of DNA, and 4 nitrogenous bases of RNA are adenine, uracil, guanine and cytosine. Instead of thymine, uracil is present. So if we take the 4 nitrogenous bases and we will cross multiply with these 4 nitrogenous bases, then you can see the combination which is formed. Here again in this figure you can see at the right side in the chart the third base 3' end you can observe, that is the UCAG, and on the left side you can see UCAG, and on the topmost also you can see UCAG. These are the 4 codons which are cross multiplied by the right hand sided UCAG third base 3' end. So you can see here that the triple U it will represent, if we will cross multiply left hand side U with the topmost U and along with the right hand U, you will see that it will form a triplet code like U, capital U. Then capital U C, it will represent the phenylalanine. Okay, then if a combination is formed of UUA and UUG, it will form leucine. So likewise all these codons are given and they are representing a particular type of the amino acid. So the phenylalanine, cytosine, glutamic acid THR will represent 309, glycine GLY, leucine LEU, tryptophan TRYP, arginine ARG, valine VAL, serine SER, proline PRO, then isoleucine ILEU, alanine ALA, tyrosine TYR, histidine HIS, methionine MET, and aspartic acid ASP. So here in this figure you can see the triplet codon on messenger RNA. That is the messenger RNA, you can see that it is starting from 5' and ending with the 3', and the codons are formed. Codons are what? They are the 3 nitrogenous bases which are placed together in a linear arrangement. on the messenger or RNA molecule. Say it will code this linear arrangement of the base sequence on the messenger RNA will code with the nitrogenous base code of the DNA molecule. So you can see for example, here the messenger RNA and tRNA are taken. You can see here the transfer RNA which shows the 3 base sequence, and they are now named as the anticodons. So the codons are the one which are present on the messenger RNA molecule, and on the tRNA the anticodons are present. So the codon will match with the anticodons. So it will match in this way that the codon will get coincide. If suppose we will take that the codon is in the form of AUG on the messenger RNA, then the adenine will pair with the guanine, then U will pair with the cytosine, and so there will be the opposite codes which will be coding together to form that is the opposite base sequence will be forming the anticodon, and the basic with the base sequence of the codon on the messenger RNA molecule. So here we can see in this figure there are 2 tRNA molecules which are showing the anticodons, that is the opposite base pairing with the codons on the messenger RNA molecule. Then the second is the overlapping and the non-overlapping codon. The nucleotides of DNA could be read out in overlapping and non-overlapping manner. Thus, the genetic codes may be overlapping or non-overlapping. In a non-overlapping code, 6 nucleotides will code 2 amino acids. So we know that 3 nucleotides will code 1 amino acid. So in a non-overlapping code, we will see that 6 nucleotides will code for 2 amino acids, whereas in overlapping codes, the 6 nucleotides may code up to 4 amino acids. So in overlapping, you will see that these 6 nucleotides will code for 4 amino acids, because in non-overlapping codes, each nucleotide can be removed out once, while in overlapping codes, each nucleotide can be read out once, twice, and thrice.